There we go. All right, ladies and germs, this will be your Metroid for the night, and I really don't know what to expect out of this stream of this game, but Metroid Prime 4. Chat, put away your ice missiles. Put away the ice missiles. It's me. It's the street. Listen, I know I look like a horrible bioweapon. I know I look like a fucking abomination with a translucent head and multiple eyeballs and horrible fangs and reticulated sexual organs. But it's just me. It's me. Sorry, chat. Hold on. I might have just accidentally loaded an autosave that was that might have tried to erase some of my progress. You got to be careful sometimes. Is it okay to say this game makes you sleepy? That's totally fine to say, because it also makes me feel. We'll talk about this when the game is over, and I feel like every Metroid Prime 4 stream starts this way. Okay, well, now that's the only save, so that's great. Okay. No, we got more saves. Okay, so thank God the autosave is not at the top of the save list like in some games. The last boss fight you watched, was that the one where the random chat member came in and started bullying me? And was like, you don't play Metroid good, you play Metroid in bad way. You're bad Metroid there. That one sucked. I hated that one. That one was horrible. Oh. No, I feel like we start every Prime 4 stream with me, like, kind of doing meta discussion on how I'm finding the game, but...
Hey, Samus!
Oh, the lava monster guy? Oh, Logan, you didn't know? Chat member, he didn't know. He didn't know that there's a new horrible video of me fighting a boss in this game where I was struggling very much. So, as far as I can tell... Sorry, just to put a cap on that last thought there. No, not here. I know I kind of do meta commentary about the game and how good or not good it is at the top of every stream of this game. I'm sorry about that. And I will share my thoughts more completely once the credits roll, but per the chat member's message, yeah, like, I can get this game making you sleepy, and that does not necessarily mean that the game is bad. Like, I fall asleep watching people play good games all the time. But there's just, you know, when there's stuff going on in this game, it's really going on. And when there's nothing happening, man, it's fucking boring. See the end of the last stream I did of this, where I was, like, searching this barren open world desert for this one NPC for, like, 30 minutes or something. In the end, I kind of felt like a jerk, because I found him thanks to his the smoke from his campfire. And I was like, I probably should have been looking at the sky a little bit more, but... Missile waste. So, as far as I understand it, what we're supposed to be doing now, we've got the teleport chip from Miles. Miles McMinion. So what I need to do now is collect all of the robot parts from the girlfriend debris sites. That's what I'm calling them, because they're Galactic Federation sites, but they're abbreviated to GF. Chat, everyone loves it when you explain a joke. Everyone loves it. I'm gonna need all of the green. All of the green. I know that, Miles. I'm gonna get to it. I'm gonna get to it. I was just explaining that to the chat. Please. Don't do my job for me, dude. So, we have to roam around the desert and collect robot parts to create a mech. But, while doing so, I think to power the thing, we also have to collect as many green crystals as we can find. Like, I don't know. I don't know how much of the green crystals are going to be necessary. Yes, exactly. Yes, chat, thank you so much. You're reading my mind. You're doing my job for me, just like Miles McMinion. This is going to be the most fun and interesting episode of Metroid Prime 4 yet. Unacquired item. Chat, well, the map says unacquired item. I'm going to get the item. This is the part of the open world game where I kind of, you know, check off the unfinished tasks, etc., etc. I mean, these kind of like mini shrines, they always got something good in them, including green crystal. But they always have some kind of upgrade or something. That's probably fire. We do the fire on that. So yes, this will be a largely boring stream where of Metroid Prime 4, where I, you know, struggle to do small talk and kind of do bullshit with the chat while I also probably do the most interminable and boring gameplay tasks imaginable. What are these little fucking guys? Little Mr. Saturns? What the fuck? Little penis monsters? Web crawler, arthropod variant found in the underground shrines of Soul Valley. They possess a spinneret on their abdomen and produce thread from their telson. So we're just making up words. We're just making up words. I would like to scan that. Wow. Erect. And now, does that, like, stay in that position? You're drawing stairs. Where are they going to? I need missile. Okay. Wow. I'm committing a little guy holocaust here. I'm sorry about that. This is the part of the stream where I ask you if the sound is fine. So what I would like to do is maybe lower this a little bit. You gotta kill the little guys because they're gonna bother you otherwise. Little shitheads. Wait a minute, is there some kind of value to... Of course there's value. There's green crystal! Green crystal! Okay. Then my question would be, can I raise or lower this platform while... Of course I can. Why couldn't I? Is that... I just gotta make sure, chat. I'm sorry. This is gonna be an episode of the stream where I am obsessive over the green crystal. Alright, I see what you're going for. So we're puzzling, we're Zelda-ing. This really is more of a Zelda game than a Metroid game. We do love a cave. We love a cave with all the good stuff in it. Why is it that it's usually where the good stuff is always in a cave? Is it because it's dark and damp and moist in there? Chat, am I a pill bug? Am I a roly-poly? Because honestly, the idea of a nice, dark, damp, moist place sounds pretty good. Maybe that's what a Metroid likes. Chat, am I? Hold on. Oh no. I think I'm becoming a Metroid IRL. Oh no, my teeth. Oh, my teeth are huge and disgusting. Oh no. I wouldn't mind being a Metroid. I mean, Samus would probably put me out of my misery pretty quick, yeah? She'd blast me up. I'm sure for some people that's like a thing that they want. They like have a fetish where Samus freezes them and then like obliterates them. Not enemies, please. Let me collect my... Oh my god, let me collect my green crystals in peace. That's another unacquired item over there? What are you talking about? Crystal. Like how? Because you know, there are some of these green crystals are like, please leave me alone. Please leave me alone. Please. I'm trying to open the map. I'm trying to open the map. I'm trying to open a map. It's like over here. Here? What do you mean here? The map says unacquired item. I don't really know about that. Just drop a power bomb and see what happens, I guess. Yeah, it's right here. Are you sure about that? Couldn't tell you, brother. I gotta tell you, I was only reminded today that this desert area has music, but only if you buy and scan the Samus on the Bike amiibo. Isn't that fucked? No equivocation from me on that. That shit sucks. That's a big from me. Is it a banger? I wouldn't know. I never listened to it. I should have played it for the you know what? We'll play it for the when I am finally confident that we're going to be seeing the last of this game on the stream. I will play it. Cuz I've never heard it. Cuz I don't own the Meeber. Well, anytime they do shit like that, it's like, okay, clearly they want you to buy the amiibo. And I'm like, okay, I get it. You know, people take issue with the amiibo functionality in various games, which, you know, it's hard to really disagree with people on some of that stuff. But when it's kind of optional but really cool, or if it like kind of gives you unlockables or consumables, I don't mind it. It was decent enough in Breath of the Wild. You could get costumes easier. As you should. You should be distilling their fucking digital souls down into a NFC card form and stealing them. This is parody. I am joking. This is a joke. To avoid being hit for advocating piracy, I will say that's a joke, but also you should totally do that. But also I'm joking, though. Haha! It's just funny. I'm just saying stuff. Okay, so what we're looking for, chat. That's that mysterious one that I couldn't figure out. We'll go to the girlfriend debris over here. Yeah, man. I mean, I'm not gonna say that I ever really received any objects to this effect, but it's possible to, for instance, all of the amiibo that function in Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, it's possible that they would be... Mackenzie, thank you. Please shut up. Please shut up. It's possible that you could, like, just put those amiibos' kind of souls onto a card. Like a kind of, you know... Fuck you guys. Like a playing card style thing. And then scan that. I don't own anything like that. But if I did, I would certainly use it. And I've definitely never used it on the stream before. Ever. Jerk. Is this what I'm after? No, it's this. Yeah, I gotta go around the desert collecting these mech parts. There we go. Aight. What am I talking about? I don't know, chat. I don't know. I have no idea what I'm talking about.
When I have all the missing parts, I can fix the mech. Send them to me as soon as you find them. There should be 5 more.
Did he say missing fart? When you have all the missing farts, Chad, is that what he said? Man, I really didn't expect in the final act of Metroid Prime 4 Beyond for the main plot point to be that Samus needed to collect 6 special farts scattered around the desert. That was crazy. See, chat, that's the power of Google. I saw a missile expansion up there. What do you think about that, huh? How do you think you're getting up there, huh? Hey, what the fuck are you doing? Are you pirating my company's products? I'm gonna break your kneecaps. Woohoo! It is a bit funny because actually 2 bits of Mario movie, specifically news, that I read today. One is that Miyamoto seems to be like low-key seething and pissed that the Mario Galaxy movie didn't get, like, you know, box office gold treatment in the critical realm. He was like, I don't know, we were just trying to make a fun movie. I don't know why people, why critics didn't like it. Oh, Logan, you saw it? Here, I'm sure that the initial critical response to it was probably, like, way too much. I'm sure it's a fine, like, goofy Nintendo movie. That's what I think it is, and that's what I think most people are expecting out of it. And that's what I'm sure they set out to make. I've not seen it yet, but I'll go ahead and say what I thought about the first movie was, like, I don't know. I feel like they... it's it's just a little bit too, like, mainstream schlock. And I'm not even talking about the fan service and the fanfare. I saw somebody describe it as empty calories. That's fine if it's like mostly just Star Fox is there and then reference to other Mario game and all that shit. I think the shit that bothers me is when it's like I'm not over Chris P. Rat as Mario. I'm not. I don't like him, like, as an actor. I don't like his fucking... Certainly don't like his fucking, beliefs. He's like a big old fucking... He don't like the gay guys, as far as I know. I don't know, maybe he says he does. He went to a weird church, is all I'm gonna say. And you can do your own research on that if you would like. But, more importantly than that, I could forgive all of that if he, like, played a good Mario. And I kind of, in my mind, associate the Chris Prattification of Mario in the movies with the stepping down of Martinet. And I don't know. Chat, I need to get this missile, but I don't know how to fuck to get up there. Do I need to do bomb jump? I bet it's bomb jump. It's not bomb jump. That's not getting me up there. Nope. But also, I think another thing I don't really like about the first Mario movie is, like, the soundtrack is fine, but I'm like, can we completely eschew, like, needle drops of pop songs, please? Like, I know it being a major motion picture, we're not getting away without one or two of those, but I'm just like, dude, I don't fucking care. If I am here for maximum Mario, like, nostalgia and reference slop, I'm just like, please just make it all Mario music. Yeah, I don't know. And you know, all the other people are fine. Charlie Day is Luigi, even if it's a little bit jarring to not hear the, wahoos. You know, I like Charlie Day. He's like a good spiritual fit for Luigi. Night night, John. You're good. You've been bitten by the Metroid bug of bedtime, and that's totally fine. Is this a thing I can jump onto? Chat, what the fuck? How in the fuck am I supposed to get up there? Do they want me to, like, bike jump up there? I think I don't care. I would love the missile, but I'm good. No, there's good arrangements for sure. For sure. I mean, even in the first movie, which is, again, the only one I've actually seen, yeah. I don't know. When the kind of, like, big, you know, soy jack pointing at the screen moments musically, when they hit, they definitely hit. And I'm sure there's lots of those in Galaxy, the movie. So, that's good. But then, here's the thing, chat. Here's the thing. And I have, in fact, I gotta tell you, I'm gonna go ahead and hit the button on this one. Spoiler alert, I guess, for those who haven't seen the movie. I haven't even seen the movie, and I got spoilered. I got spoilered on it because I wanted to just read what was being said. But in the same, I believe, interview that Miyamoto mentioned, he was like, why are all the critics hating on my Mario film? He also said that he kind of wants the games to, from here on out, follow the canon that was set forth in the Galaxy movies regarding the relationship between Peach and Rosalina. Which, again, haven't seen the movie, but I read the article, so I know what that is.
Join me.
And I'm like, okay, well,
Make yourself comfortable.
could you not... What? This contradicts... Again, it's Mario lore. You're, like, arguing about shit that does not fucking matter, but... I'm like, okay, well, that's not really what what was going on in Galaxy. Like, the game...
We used to sit around a fire just like this.
Sorry, chat, it's lore time.
He always spoke of Solon. Are
you familiar?
I don't know.
Solon sits
I have
atop
no
the
memory
sky.
of this place.
Solon provides equal light to all. Solon is always watching over us. That is why we must not bring shame to Solon.
This guy is a religious fucking nut.
I have made mistakes. Many mistakes. But through Solon's light, I find balance.
This guy is gonna do like a fucking space crusade.
Thank you for indulging me. I've missed these campfire stories. Shamus, have you seen some of the pieces of the Federation base that were teleported here? I believe this will be of use to you. Please, take this.
Oh, thank you. I must now go massacre an indigenous population. Okay, so real time spoiler alert. In the
Good hunting, Shamus.
Thank you, shut up. Yeah, please correct me if I'm wrong, because again, I'm getting this information from an article I read about a Miyamoto comment. In the movie, it is kind of a thing that Peach and Rosalina are sisters, and they were both created from stardust or something like that, if I'm getting this correct. In Galaxy, via the storybook, I believe that it is implied that Peach is like a great descendant of Rosalina, because Rosalina is implied to be like ancient. I think via the storybook and via the ending of the game, implying that, you know, the Lumas kind of just keep on rebirthing the universe over and over again. It's kind of silly to, like, put this much stock into it when it's not even Nintendo themselves. I mean, if you... This is basic, how do I do this again? Oh, chat. I don't remember how I don't remember how to use the tether. Oh, fuck! I thought I was clicking in on a stick. Oh, there it is. Lock on plus that. Nice. This is basic ball knowing as a Nintendo fan, but Koizumi, who is the guy that appears in a lot of modern Nintendo Directs, he does the snap. He's been, like, involved in the Mario series for a very long time as a, if not a director, then a producer or, like, a lead guy. But when he, I think, was either directing or producing Galaxy, the story goes, chat, that he had to fight Miyamoto on getting the Rosalina storybook stuff into the game, and in fact, like, wound up kind of, like, secretly getting some of that stuff in there without telling him, I guess? Or I don't know. It was like a contentious back and forth between Miyamoto and Koizumi, I think, is again how the story goes. These fucking guys. These robots. These robots. I was trying to lock onto them, but they wouldn't let me. They wouldn't let me, chat! Oh! Goodbye. It's one of these discussions, the whole, like, Mario and story thing that always makes me so... I get sick of talking about it, because you have people on both sides of the thing where it's like, you know, people getting way too fucking tilted about it and being like, oh, Mario, there should be a story. Fuck you, Miyamoto. Miyamoto hates story. This guy sucks. Get him out of there. Kick him out of Nintendo. He should stop being in charge of anything, and the Mario needs to have the fucking story. Ah! And then, in classic form, There's a...
Piece of Galfand
Dude,
debris
Mackenzie, which side are you?
Search for mech parts.
I think Mackenzie would be the kind of guy who's, like, in the opposite camp, who is, like, galvanized by that kind of sentiment and goes, like, in the opposite direction, mostly just as a reaction, and goes, like, no, fuck you. Why, how dare you, like, say that about Miyamoto, and this is just a children's game, this is a children's movie. What, and if you expect anything other than, like, you know, pablum from it, then you're just a jerk who doesn't know what you're, you know, this is a baby game. I don't need anything more than the most basic story for my baby games. And I'm like, yeah, I guess, but also, like, can we not meet somewhere in the middle on this? Can it not be like, okay, well, let's have a well-composed narrative, a decent, like, storytelling experience, and then also it's not, like, the main focus of the thing, because that's the whole Mario deal. He's the Bing Bing Wahoo man, right? I get it. I get it. I don't need it to be, like, the most, like, involved, dramatic tale. And again, I still haven't even seen the Galaxy movie. So maybe it's fine. But a little bit more than, like, I don't know, reference montage, reference slop. Let's go ahead and call it that. Like, let's aspire to something. Because I do think the Rosalina storybook stuff in Galaxy is a good example of something that perfectly suits, and I think it's why people remember it and like it so much, is because it suits Mario. It's not in your face. It doesn't take itself too seriously, but it's a little bit melancholy. It's sad, honestly, and the music obviously goes a long way to building the atmosphere for it. But, like, you know, it's touching and it's memorable, and it helps build the atmosphere of Galaxy, the game. So I don't know, just do more of that stuff. I feel like it's definitely possible to do, like, Mario story. It's not often done, but it's not impossible. No melancholy. Sorry, chat, I want to do my echo, but my echo broke. Just imagine I'm saying this with, like, my echo voice. No melancholy allowed. It is forbidden. Oh, someone's playing Tomodachi Life. Actually, chat, while I'm down here, I believe there is a... Yes, there's a mech part. Oh my god, all the way over here? God damn, dude. Wait, no, that's not a mech part. I ain't no mech part, that's just a save station. Where you keeping all them mech parts at? Huh? Oh, and I'm gonna have to fight that fucking worm again? I do know there is for sure a mech part, like, in the entrance to one of these areas. I just can't remember where it is. I thought there was. No? My girlfriend debris! Whatever, man. So I got this one. I got that one. I might as well drive up to where the worm resides, which is a hard right from here. Chat, if I go to deposit my JO crystal energy and I do not even have nearly enough, I'm gonna have a mental breakdown. It's gonna be bad. You want me to fight this fucking worm again? Or no, is this just... Okay, it's just the part. Oh my god, thank Christ. Ugh. I just touch it. Oh my god, thank you. I thought for some reason they were gonna make me do the fight again. That would be truly wretched. That would be bad. Okay. 3 of 6 parts acquired. Okay, good. And then that means the remaining 3 are this one, that one, and there is a mysterious third machine part that I'm just gonna have to track down. I don't think I'm not that concerned about doing like 100% item completion. Again, if I were to by some miracle find myself with a little bit of free time and the inclination to play Metroid Prime 4 Beyond on my own, I would consider it. How many birds can you kill? How many birds can you kill? Nice. It was around here somewhere. There we go. North from here. I will say, as empty and, like, kind of undeveloped as the desert open world is, and it is a big problem for the game, it is kind of mercifully small. Like, if it was any bigger than this, it would be intolerable. But at this size, not too bad. Holy shit! Holy shit. Man, you parried that pretty fast, my man. Where's my robot part? I need the robot part, please. Just to briefly return to Mario. This is so fucking dumb. Oh, I'm really outing myself as an idiot who spends way too much time with his thoughts turned toward fucking shit that doesn't matter. Mario lore. I gotta tell you, I'm not the biggest fan of the whole Mario and Luigi are from real world New York City. I don't like, I never really jived with that. I always liked the idea that the Mario universe, it was like a self-contained, like, I don't know, Mario and Luigi were born in the Mushroom Kingdom. Who knows who their parents were? This kind of like calls the whole fucking canonicity of Yoshi's Island into question. Because like, those didn't happen now. Yeah, they're so, well, okay, so there it is. It literally, I mean, Isto, you joke and you perhaps post that in jest, but I mean, it literally is like a fucking isekai. It is. So maybe if I may allow myself to contravene Miyamoto himself, let's not make the Mario Galaxy story canon to the way, you know, Peach and whatnot, Peach and her relationship to Rosalina, and also any of it, because like in Yoshi's Island, Yoshi is delivering the Mario babbies to. What is this? Okay, so that's chat. There's machinery here. There's a girlfriend part here. Yoshi is delivering Babby Mario and Babby Luigi and fucking Wario. Dude, the complications that the Mario movies have introduced into the implication of Wario. Post your Warios now, chat. They're immeasurable. It's like, so, you know, just Yoshi's Island DS. You've got baby Mario and Luigi being delivered to parents. Who knows where? If you're telling me that...
Oh my God!
Exactly. If you're telling me that Yoshi, in the Yoshi's Island series of video games, is delivering baby Mario to fucking New York City, I've got a bridge to sell yet, and it's not a bridge in New York. I just don't like it. I don't like it. It's unclean. And not just because it connects to the extremely unclean in real life city of New York. I'm giving New York a little bit of shit here. I like New York. It's a fine city. Chad, I gotta tell you, I can't really stand being there for a long period of time. I'm sure if I lived there, it would be fine, but being there, I was just like, ooh, it's filthy. So where's the debris? Chat, where's the... Is it in one of these... How do I... Do I gotta blow it up like this? Almost certainly that's what I gotta do. It's the minionification of Mario. I mean, but also, like, literally, because it's the same... I mean, it's Illumination Studios. I don't know what is it about CEOs of pretty much any stripe where they're like, you know what people want to see? Me. Like, when they do the fucking Mario trailers and it's like Miyamoto, who, you know, feel about him how you may, but yeah, I think he's a fairly, he's a compelling, he's a, what is it, photogenic, telegenic. He's a pretty good screen presence. He's energetic and happy and you know, smiling, and I don't know. He's fun to see on the screen. And then he's like, "All right, let's send it over to Chris-san." And it's that fucking Illumination Studios guy or what the fuck ever he's in charge of, looking fucking gormless. He's like, "Thanks, Miss Miyamoto-san. We're so excited to bring the worlds of Mario Galaxy to life. We think we've put together something really special for you. Now, let's throw it over to Cardi B, who's going to be voicing Baby Rosalina." And I'm just like, okay. What makes you think people want to fucking see you? No one wants to fucking see you. Just show the trailer. Or, like, do the pre-recorded clip of the... Okay, there's the part. Why was I looking around for this so much? Chat, I was getting heated about Baby Rosalina. Oh, God. How do I get this out of here? Oh, so do I gotta, like, blap it? Chat, we gotta blap it. Oh. Wait, no. No. No! I'm running out of fucking bombs. I'm running out of bombs? Well, that's not good because I no longer have any power bombs. Oh my god, chat. Mario movie made by Studio Ghibli? I mean, it's long been a somewhat, like, internet, not meme, but an idea that people have shared about a Ghibli-made Zelda movie. Oh my god. Twist my arm, why don't you? That would be incredible. But instead, we're getting the director who made Maze Runner. Again, it's the same kind of shit that I kind of get on Hideo Kojima about, where it's just like, and I hate to be like, it's me, the dual culture understander, but it's this thing where, like, you know, I don't know how to say this without sounding like rude or ignorant or mean, but like, it's hard to really appreciate real, like, the good shit of another culture from an outsider's perspective, unless you, like, have people who are true ball knowers to point you in the right direction. And that's why Hideo Kojima ends up being like, you know, he'll watch, like, fucking the new Spider-Man movie and like post these like gushing Twitter reviews about it, and I'm like, dude, it was Spider-Man. I'm sure it was fine, but it wasn't like that. But then he'll like go on to make creative decisions about the stuff that he's doing. And I've already talked about this on the stream before, chat. I'm very sorry. I don't know where the fuck this fucking part is. Maybe, chat, I just wasted a bunch of time. You know what it was? The part was here, the worm ate it, and then I got it from the worm and defeated the worm. Okay. Fuck me! Sorry about that. That was a huge waste of time. Okay. Pardon me. Off to the next place, which is, go to the right here. He has celebrity brain. Listen, chat, I'm probably about to make a few enemies, but Jordan Peele. Nope. Again, these are opinions that I have stated on the stream multiple times. Nope. Fantastic. Amazing movie. Love it. Us. Sorry. I got them in wrong order. Get Out. I'm gonna go in chronological order. Ooh. Tired Brain has me praising movies that I don't actually like that much. Get Out, his best. Undeniably to me. Like, great movie, love Get Out. Can watch it 100 million times. Us, pretty good. Like, good movie in its own right, but also, like, major bonus points for a great Tim Heidecker cameo. Love that movie. Nope. Not a bad movie, but, like, not... I don't know, man. There's stuff about that movie that I'm just like, I don't know, man. It just feels like he is... You know... Some people, their banger quotient continues to impress, and some people it appears to wane. And I would place Jordan Peele in the latter category. Does there appear? Is there something appearing to you, Mackenzie? Mr. Miles? Stop that. Jesus Christ. Anyways, I don't know. I don't even really know what my point here is, other than, like, I remember when OD was announced, the horror game that Kojima is doing with Jordan Peele, and I think that was at a time when it must have been when Nope was going through some kind of, like, press cycle or something, because it just seemed obvious to me that Kojima was like, oh, here's a guy that I'm seeing a movie of his being advertised, so that's the guy I'm gonna make my game with. And it's just kind of like, alright, man. I guess, I don't know, if I'm being somewhat maximally uncharitable, you could also say the same for, like, From Software teaming up with George R.R. Martin for Elden Ring. But I don't know, maybe they just genuinely liked his writing, and because, you know, I've never read those books or even watched the show, but by all accounts, it seems like he's got some fucking writing chops. So, but I don't know. Miyamoto, to me, it feels like he's just like, from a Japanese perspective, he was like, okay, well, it's time for us to make a Mario movie. Who are the big names in Western animation, like major motion picture animation studios? And he was like, oh yeah, Minions is like ultra popular worldwide, so let's go with the Minions guys. And I'm like, okay, well, I guess so, but if you wanted to make, like, really high quality movies, then I feel like you could have done a little bit better, but it would have required, like, a little bit of not just going with your, oh, this is popular. You know? And Lord, I don't even remember the name of the fucking Joker that they got to direct the Zelda movie, which apparently just wrapped on filming recently. I think it was like the director of photography like posted the what do you call the thing that you do the cut? I don't have any bombs! I need some bombs! I think Mario Rabbids, though, I will say, and I'm gonna go to bat for that one in particular, and also just on like on the basis of how it got made. That got made because the guy who
Seem to be scattered across view rows.
I know that,
We should
McKinsey.
check around the worn structures as well.
I know that. He brought that to Nintendo. And I would say the guy, I forget his name, is like Davide something, the guy who worked for Ubisoft. I don't even know that he was like a member of the Rabbids team or whatever. Maybe he was. But that was that guy having this vision, like this shot in the fucking dark. And being like, you know, there's no reason for me to believe that Nintendo will be receptive to this, but let me, like, reach out to them. And he did. And then Miyamoto was like, you know what? I like this. Come on over to Tokyo and pitch this to me. And that's how the Mario Rabbids thing got made. It wasn't actually Miyamoto, like, being like, oh, Rabbids are popular. Let's do Mario and Rabbids. It kind of went in the other direction. But I'm still glad it got made because it's a great game, great series of games that probably, unfortunately, will never really see a sequel since the brainchild of it, the aforementioned Davide fellow, has moved on from Capcom. There's a part up there. Can I want to go up there. I want to go up there. How go up there? How to go up there? Chat, how to go up there? Don't tell me how to go up there. But I, like, definitely scanned it, though. Maybe I can just, like, walk across this way? It's time to check the map. It's time to check the map. It was time to check the map, but the map did not help me out in any way. I want to make this thing versus thing needs to be made. Yeah. Yeah. It's just, I do wish there was a little bit more. Every time there's it's the Miyamoto fucking mire of discussion around him and his personage and his kind of like, you know, autorial iron fist that he seems to exercise. Because there was like, I don't know if anybody is familiar with this, but what was it? Sticker Star, the Paper Mario game on the 3DS that was like, listen, chat, I played it. It was fine, but it was like, it was a very severely flawed game. Like, not very good. I played through it once and managed to squeeze some enjoyment out of it. And then was like, I never need to play this again. The thing that a lot of people still talk about with that game, though, is the, like, absence of, you know, kind of a hallmark of the Paper Mario franchise, which is the team members that are, like, you know, for lack of a better term, kind of like color swaps of traditional Mario enemies. Like, in Paper Mario 64, you got Kooper. He's a blue Koopa. He's a bloopa. Alright? It's good. It works. He's got a little bit of a personality. You got Bombette. You've got, I don't know, you've got Bo. You've got a number of different, like, little Mario enemy-based NPCs. And then they kind of started shying away from that in Paper Mario games of late. And specifically in Sticker Star, I remember there was I think a developer interview, an Iwata Asks style interview, where they were like, okay, why, like, you know, they didn't say like, why did you do this? But they were like, okay, well, like, what was your rationale behind not including so many, original characters, as they put it, I think. And one of the developers who was being interviewed was like, well, it was basically, he didn't blame it on Miyamoto, but he was like, we don't want to bastardize or disrespect, or I'm paraphrasing in a way that totally misses the point of what was being said, but it was like, we did it because we were afraid of pissing off Miyamoto, or afraid of disrespecting Miyamoto. Something like that. Something like that is in that interview. Go read it for yourself if you're interested. And it kind of just puts into perspective for me this kind of like shadow that he casts over Mario and over like pretty much anything he's involved in. And I do obviously have tremendous respect for the guy, but at times I'm like, no, there needs to be like, you can't just be, especially when you're in charge of making creative decisions, you can't be, with very, very few exceptions, you cannot be the only guy in the room making the call without, like, with your authority being completely untouchable. I don't know. I just feel like, specifically, like I was saying with regards to picking the Mario movies are fine, because like we've kind of been walking around in this discussion. It's Bing Bing Wahoo, you know? It's not that deep. So it's fine if it's the Minion guys making the Mario movies. The thing where, when I read the director of the Zelda movies is the guy who made the Maze Runner films, I'm like, listen, I know we're making these for like a kind of all audiences type situation, but can we get like a serious filmmaker, maybe? It's not the story or whatever, the content of the film doesn't have to be like that, you know, gritty or try hard or over serious, but I do think it would be nice to have a like an actual filmmaker making the Zelda movie, which is a little bit heavier on the storytelling. I don't know. So, the entrance to the ice belt, that was not marked, unless I'm wrong. I don't remember entrance to Flare Pool. We're gonna go to the Flare Pool. We'll check it out. Let's check it out. I do not remember which of these areas had a robot part at the entrance. I'm kind of bummed that we're probably never going to see another Mario and sorry, not Mario and Luigi, Mario and Rabbids game. That was good shit, man. Those were good games. How do I do this again? Not like that. How do I do it? Is it A? It must be A. Nope, that's the same button I've pressed 3 times in a row! You good, brother? Have a safe drive. I'm just gonna keep bitching about games made for babies and movies made for babies. Movies made about games that are made for babies. Having babyfied stories. That's what I'll be here doing. Wait a minute, what? How'd I miss this shit? you. Okay. So, no robot part? Lore? Viros has always been a harsh environment, and the Lemorans thought to ease suffering but bring prosperity to flora and fauna. In the volcano, we discovered green energy, which we were able to refine and use to shower the land and trigger an explosion of flora and fauna growth. But there was a tragedy we did not foresee. We were hunted to the brink of extinction. With nowhere else to hide, the last surviving 13 Lemoran took refuge in the Chrono Tower. We sought our last remaining hope and deciphered the prophecy again. And we learned that you are the Lemoran's last hope, and you are the only one who can put them to rest. Alright, cool lore, bro. We made it rain real hard and then everyone got fucked up. Okay, well, I guess that would be what happened if you did that. Seems like a likely thing to take place. What do you mean? What do you mean? Bug? I don't know, man. I don't really have any patience for this shit right now. Chat, there's another piece of the robot, and I don't know where it might be, and I don't remember. I don't remember. What do you got for me, Miles?
Looking for mech parts in the unexplored areas inside the Flare Pool volcano.
That
Explored most of the facility, I think.
that is the kind of hint I am looking for. Thank you. Telling me the name of the place I gotta go. Ooh. Jesus Christ, you bugs! Leave me alone! There we go. There was a part in here? Was it in the room where I found the thing that gave me the magma, liquid hot magma beam? Perhaps. I don't really know where else I would look. No, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I don't want to harm you. Let's sign a truce. Me and the monsters. Stop. Stop. Stop it. Stop. Leave me alone. There's still time for peace. There's time for peace. Is this it? No. No, that's not it. Owie! Give me a break, these guys, with their hitting me and they're harming me. That was a hell of a yelp. This is it. I think. No? No, that's not it. Oh, man. That's a shot expansion up there. What does that mean? What does that mean? What do you want me to do? How do you want me to get in there? Oh man, the shortage of power bombs is really... Oh, there was a save room nearby. Might as well slurp it. I'm gonna say among the Metroid hallmarks of the series that I'm kind of lamenting not being in this game, the presence of incremental suit appearance upgrades. Of course, you continue to get new abilities, but I'm like, man, I want my shit to look different. There you go. Man, they really want you to come back all kinds of places and get upgrades, huh? That's crazy. Yeah, try to summon Viola 3 times in a row. Ah! Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me be. 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 What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean these guys? What do you mean? What do you mean these guys? No. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. We're not fighting all like that right now. No. Miles, you got anything for me, Miles? My buddy Miles? Oh, communication's not available. It's not available right now. Isn't that crazy? Oh, it's not available. Oh, there's a part of the... Oh. I can... Ow! Fuck! Could you fucking fuck off? How about this? How about freeze? How about that? How about freeze? God damn, dude! Can I bike through here? Yes, I can. I can do that. And I've been here. Again, man, like, incredible environments. Even if sometimes I'm like, okay, we've done the lava, we've done the ice, we've done the various, you know, video game tropish style environments. Every now and then I must admit, I yearn for something strange and unexplored. How do I? High-powered explosive will be required. Okay, that's great. Oh! You know what, chat? I do know. Oh. I was trying to do this. Nope. Chat, one of these days I'll remember how to press buttons right. You hold button. And then you throw it at the wall. No? Oh, then chat, I don't know. I could have sworn that was gonna be the solution. And now we've got this fucking freak. What the fuck is this guy? Get off Viola. Get off it now. Oh, apparently I have seen this before. No, I haven't. That's great. That's really great. What? Well, I'm all out of, bomb. The debris is made of extremely durable Kurnisite, or high-powered explosive will be required to clear the blockage. I tried high-power explosives, though. And you said no, no, no. I tried my super bomb, and then you said back, you said no, no, no. Alright, I will drive back to the save room. Reload my super bombs. And do that again. And if that is not the solution... Folks, I don't know. I don't know. I will say, however, ultimately the hammer of judgment comes down for me on this game. Personally, I feel like I'm willing to give the game a little bit of slack as far as I am concerned. Like, you know, what is the game's fault and what is my fault when, like, things are unclear, or maybe it's the result of me not having played it for a week. You know, I know sometimes these things are my fault. But this, I'm like, I don't know, man. What do you want? No, not that. We want to do this. What do you mean? Powerful explosives. You mean like regular super missile? That is apparently what they meant. You just gotta try everything. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Okay, so the door is broke. What, next you're gonna tell me the milkshake machine is broke? Sorry, Metroid machine broke. It cannot be opened. Well, Chad, it was a good run. We played most of the Metroid Prime 4 Beyond game, and it's just... turns out this is the end. Door cannot be opened. Unless... Holy shit, what the fuck? Stop that. Stop that. I didn't even know I could do that. I just frightened myself. Holy shit. Wheeled vehicle gate. What do you want? Can I destroy it? Can I don't know. Oh, look at that. Isn't that cute? Well, I mean, it cannot be opened sounded somewhat definitive, so I was like, surely there's another way around. Yep. Oh! Well, that's fine. I'm behind the lava in this scenario. It's a matter of perspective, chat. So we go like, meow! Ow! Is that lava ever gonna stop? Looks like the answer to that is no. What? Like, really for real, no? How am I supposed to get that upgrade then? Huh. Alright. I don't... Huh. No, there's no getting over there, huh? I will note, the Metroid Dread streams were not archived, and as such are no longer viewable anywhere. But, and that's a shame, because that was a fun game, and I really enjoyed playing it. But, if anyone was around for those streams in that playthrough, I would be I would point out my attitude toward this game and like being kind of crazy about completing it all somewhat 100%ish is much different than the attitude that I had toward Metroid Dread, which is that with that game, dude, I was doing all the fucking crazy Shine Spark jumps. I was finding all the missile expansions because it was just more fun, honestly. Why can I not get on my viola? Let me get on my viola! Whatever. Is there gonna be a boss in here? Chat, surely. Surely not a boss. Surely not a boss. Okay, so that would be the particle cannon. Chat, it's boss time. Oh no! Fucking disgusting bug! Behemoth. Giant arthropod with 8 legs, 4 independent eyes, and 3 mouths. Man, greedy much? Gee, how come your mom lets you have 3 mouths? Its entire body is covered with a mineralized skin layer that neutralizes all firearms. Attacks by rapidly shooting flaming projectiles from its mouth. Which one? Which mouth? Using oscillation waves to drive enemies away and producing a powerful air suction to pull enemies in. Only its eyes are vulnerable to damage. I fucking hate this guy. I fucking hate this guy. Oh boy, chat, here comes the next very, very long period of the stream. Ow. Ow. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. He's got no health bar, which is maybe promising. Okay. Oh god. Give me that. Give me them suck. 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 Whoa! Thank you for the vote of confidence, though, Isto. I appreciate that! Especially after the last Metroid boss saw me being bullied. Can't hit me if I'm this far away from you, jerk. Ooh! Surely not. Surely not. Okay. Well, that was almost just that was just a normal guy. That was no boss. That was just an enemy. I'm gonna go ahead and give myself the baby congratulations. Oh God. All right, well we got it. Mech part side quest complete. So why will you not allow me to get on my bike? I want to ride my bicycle. I want to ride my bike. I want to ride my bicycle. I want to ride it where I like. Bicycle, bicycle. Like, there's clearly stuff over there for me to investigate. Let me investigate it. Joik. Wait a minute. What's that over there? Bomb? Bombs? Ammunition? Let me in there. Here's the thing about this, chat. I want that item. I want that item expansion. I want it, and I want it bad. And I don't know how to get it, and it's making me insane. What do you mean? What do you mean? What? No, there's no getting over there. You just get Hoyt. Like, this is not... No, that's nothing. This is a trap. All right. Well, I think the game plan now is to get back to base camp and then probably see where I stand with the JO crystal energy. I'm sorry, like the previous room is gonna forever vex me because I'm not coming back. I will not be finding out what the deal with that is. Yeah, we get back to base camp, check in with the jacking it with the bros charge level situation, and then I don't know. I still foresee myself being required to pick up an infuriating further number of green crystals, which I will obviously not be doing tonight. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Viola can be summoned right now because we're driving through. We're driving through this shit. Get me out. We're just obeying the speed limit, aren't we, Samus? Yeah, I don't know. I'll check in with everybody at base camp, see what Mr. Minion says. As far as I understand it, you basically need, if not all of the green crystals, you need like a whole hell of a lot of them to even do story progress. So I do not foresee myself having that already under the belt. If so, irregardless, which is not a word, it is a silly word that does not exist. The word would be regardless, But irregardless of that, I think it's time to, see, I can't just, like, biff getting the crystals like that. If I drive past them and miss them all, despite my best efforts, I gotta get on the bike and, like, run over them again. Or, like, rather, have a proper go at them. Miles, please.
Green energy crystals? Don't forget to bring the green energy crystals to the altar in Fury Green so you can grow the memory fruit.
I don't know, Miles, have I? Have I collected enough green energy crystals? You tell me. Do you need to... You want to help me charge a little bit? Miles, Mackenzie? Chat, not to be disgusting, how big do you think the average minions... You know what? I don't think I want to ask. I'm good. I'm good. I thought I wanted to know. I thought I wanted to probe the inquiring minds of chat about this. But I don't think I do. I'm good. You think they got big swinging, hanging balls, though? Probably not, because how would they fit them in those overalls? I'm just asking. I'm just asking. I swear to God, if I fire up the YouTube video of the Metroid Prime 4 Beyond Desert music, and it's a certified banger, and it was locked behind an amiibo all this time, that will take my, like, score out of 10 rating of this game down by at least 2 points. How dare they? However, if the music is mid, or not otherwise not that good, score unaffected. Skip. Can't skip the flying giant, butt egg cutscene. This is non-negotiable. Egg is stored in the butt. Everyone knows this. Don't need to be weird about it. Just the way it is. Nope. They had to put this one guy in this room to just piss you off, huh? Every time you're just trying to come back to base camp.
You did it, Samus.
I did
Found
it.
missing pieces.
Thank you.
That was everything I needed to fix Betsy. You know, the mech. She is good to go.
Excellent work, Samus.
With the mech repaired, we'll be able to destroy the force field around Chrono Tower.
Yeah, we're gonna want to be careful with that. Just saying I had to get a little creative with those repairs. I can only guarantee about 80% functionality.
Oh, just 80%. That's good, Gearhead.
We trust you.
I don't. I'm
Before
deeply
we can
distrustful
leave,
of
you'll need to
Miles.
secure the Come back and see me when you're ready.
Oh, great. There's one more thing I gotta do? Well, just let me go into the other room where I deposit all my JO energy into the JO tank. I'll be right back. Don't worry about what I'm doing in here, by the way. It's not important. Chat, it's not even going to be close to enough. I'm going to be like, wow, I collected so many green crystals. It's going to be like, you are 40% of the way jacked off. Please. I'm begging you. That was more than I thought. Control beam boost acquired. They can now... That's great. That's great. Green energy crystal finder acquired. That's great. That's awesome. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? I don't got the fruit. I don't got the fruit. Well, chat, in a way, I kind of expected this, and it's fine, because I promise you, with my whole Samusi, I will, by the time I stream this next, just kind of go around the map collecting the shit on my own. Thank you, shut up. And then, you know, I'll make sure by the time I play this next that we're basically ready to just go on and fucking deal with who I'm sure is the final boss, Silex. And I'm sure he's got like 18 phases, and it's gonna be great. And I'm not gonna get pissed, and no random chat member is gonna come into chat and start making fun of me for being bad at the game. How do I leave? How do I leave the game? There we go. Oh boy. What a game this is. I think I would like to try to play this again on my own at a later date, perhaps, and see how I feel about it. But as is, it's kind of just, to be completely honest, it's fatiguing me. Which is not even really to say that it's bad, just that kind of getting tired of playing. Kind of getting tired of it. Oh, but I suspect that the next stream of this will be our last. So thank you for bearing with me on Metroid Prime 4, and thank you for joining the stream and watching all the other stuff I did. A very active evening full of mini video games. Alright. Beep. Alright, ladies and germs. I'm ready to get out of here. It's pretty late. Bye. Bye-bye. Thank you, Isto. Very sweet of you to hang around the whole time. Logan, you too. John, thank you for the Pokemon battles. I'm sorry that I kind of came at you with a crew of Pokemon that I... Even if I didn't, like, send them through the lab, they were a little bit more, perhaps, well-prepared than your average Champions rental team. But it was fun. I will try to remember to check in on the fish that we created earlier. No promises. They may very well just die. Chat now. Even just saying that makes me feel bad. No, I'm not going to let those fish die. I'll keep checking in on them. The fucking Becco submarine. It was really good. All right, ladies and germs, thank you for watching. Let's tell you who we're getting out here with. To celebrate Mother 3 and its 20-year anniversary, this is again the Noble Demon with an arrangement of Mom's Hometown from Mother 3. I really would appreciate if you stuck around and gave it a listen, because it's a very recognizable song and just really, really good, and a great arrangement. So give it a listen if you like. And I'll see you next week with almost certainly the conclusion of Metroid Prime 4, and then other various bullshit. Thanks, folks. See you next time. Bye-bye.